Suddenly, everybody is talking about a Meghan Markle sex tape. Does it exist? Who is on it? Will we see it? Oh, hello, fantastic people. How are you doing? Of course, when you act like trash, and I'm talking about that baby bump twerking video, when you act like trash, people are going to think you're trash. In fact, what you say about yourself, people are going to believe. And in that video, Meghan was acting like total trash. I'm sorry. I can't imagine a scenario where that would be considered to be normal, interesting, fun. And I have seen some other baby twerking videos, supposedly bring on the labour. Nothing like what Meghan was doing. Nothing. There was a little bit of a little bit of a baby dance, but not that shaking the booty and spreading the legs and gyrating the hips and Okay. Firstly, let's ask the cards. Why did she release that now? Fighting. Them is fighting words. Fighting. She wants to fight the royal family. She wants to fight public perception of her. So weird because she's trying to make herself out to be Susie Homemaker with the Cooking with Meghan or whatever the hell it is, and now she releases this video that's the opposite. Jackal. It's very predatory energy, very fighting, very commanding, demanding. What do you think? What do you think? Why do you think she has released this now? Ooh, that is very regal energy. When she was alive, I would say that would have been the late Queen, but I'm getting more so. That's Princess Catherine when she's crowned the Queen, Lioness. Very, very much the royal family. That's Princess Catherine. Look at that, with a pure heart. Queen Catherine, almost. So, Meghan is fighting against Catherine. Still, wanting to one-up her, wanting to have more publicity. She's feeling crushed because her Netflix show has not really worked. The cooking show hasn't worked. It hasn't made her popular. People aren't believing this sweet, what would you call it? Ethos that she's putting forward. Meghan's feeling crushed. How come Princess Catherine gets all the recognition, and she feels like Princess Catherine can do no wrong. She doesn't know or understand what Princess Catherine has had to go through, both personally and also when she was dating Prince William. And this to me is the sort of tribal card, belonging to a tribe where everything's out in the sunshine, where you stick together, where you follow your roots, but it came out in the upside down. And so she has no sense of belonging. She doesn't care about the tribe, the crown, the royal family, and it's in the upside down. So she's just wanting to bring down what Harry calls the institution. Okay. One more card on what Meghan's feeling right now, and then we're going to go on to... This is very much a spiritual card. There's the stag, which is a spirit, and there's Meghan with horns even bigger than the stag. I think, again, somehow she thinks she's cosplaying Diana. You know that dance with John Travolta? But all I get is revolting. She's got no class. She's got no empathy. She's got no morals, no dignity. Okay. Sex tape. Do I even want to know the answer? Do I even want to know the answer? That's my card for the royal family, the House of Windsor, wanting to bring the royal family down. The castle card in the upside down. Warrior, and in the upside down. Harry, the warrior, did not live up to her expectations, and she's wanting to bring him down. Not just the royal family, but him as well. Whoo! She feels that he betrayed his oath to her. Somehow he's let her down, and now she's bringing him down. Okay. Oof. So, Piers Morgan said he wouldn't be surprised if a sex tape of Meghan was released in the next 2 months. Bookworm 2 spoke about a sex tape. Mystical Fortunes spoke about a porno, is what she called it. Her reading was that it would be of Meghan, Harry, and Marcus Anderson. Let's ask the cards. Does a sex tape exist? I'd say absolutely yes. Meghan doesn't care what she's doing with the blindfold, the justice and the sword. And I'm getting, just like Mystical Fortunes got, Chantal of Mystical Fortunes, that Meghan wants Harry to obey her. And she doesn't believe that he's doing her bidding. And she's threatening him with a sex tape. This is the fulfillment card, but it came up in the upside down, so that's overindulgence. Overindulgence. Harry, I know. I've got you on tape. Overindulging. Okay. Well, just asking if the sex tape exists, and I'm getting more so of she's deeply disappointed in Harry. She blames him for everything that's gone wrong in her life. The differences card, but it's in the upside down, black and white, differences. Harry, you're just the same as me. You're nothing without me. Okay. Cards, tell us. Does the sex tape exist? Something exists that Meghan's holding over Harry. Oh, yeah. I'm just getting her real malignant energy, her focus of destruction. Her focus of destruction. Okay. I might have to get a different deck. Let me get a different deck. Tell us, does this tape exist? This is a time travelers deck. Did she make a tape to be her insurance? And look at that. Focus and focus. This is the focus card as well. Focus. And they're fighting. Focus, that could also be a lens, a focus of a lens, like a camera. So I'm wondering if Harry even knows she recorded him. And look at that on the bottom of the deck. Death. Celebrity. That reminds me very much of Diddy. Oh no. Okay. Something very dark is happening. Come on, we just want to know. Does a sex tape exist? And we got the clean-up card. Harry, I can clean up your energy. You're asking, does a sex tape exist? And we get the marriage card. Oh dear. So I'm getting, I actually thought that there would be a sex tape of Meghan, but not with Harry, but with somebody else, like before she got married. But I'm getting that there's one exists here with Harry, because we've got the marriage and the wedding card. There could be another celebrity in it. And she doesn't care. She doesn't care if this is... She doesn't care how low she stoops. She doesn't care. Couple. Oh, she's preparing for the divorce. What is hidden? She's gonna make public. It's going to be a character assassination. Okay. So I'm getting it. Definitely is a sex tape. Definitely got Harry in it. There might be more than one, but this one has definitely got Harry in it. With this hidden, it might have been from a hidden camera. I'm getting that he probably didn't know it was being recorded. What else? Okay, let's ask, is anybody else in the sex tape? Oh, look, hidden camera, surveillance. Whoa. It was organized. Somebody else is in it. Organized crime, organized. Somebody was organized to come and take part. Secret, hidden. I'm getting Harry did not know about it, and I don't know if he doesn't know about it yet, but if he doesn't, he soon will. And fraud, he was tricked. He was tricked. Maybe she said, oh, come, let's do this. I'm getting this not just a normal sex tape. It's, yeah, maybe there's somebody else involved. And that celebrity card that I got before. Oof, gross. Okay. Tell us. What do we want to know? What do we want to know? I'm always afraid to ask. Will she release the tape? Will Meghan release the tape? Yes, she will. To get revenge. To get revenge on Harry. And she's going to say that he broke up their home. And she's going to say that he was so drug-addled that she had to be his carer and she had to look after him just like a little child. And she's going to say he didn't earn enough money, and so now they're deeply into debt. And she's going to say she was so in love with him that she did whatever he wanted. She's going to blame him. She's going to blame him for this tape. She might say that he recorded it when she didn't know about it. I've got this mountains card a couple of times, and I thought it didn't apply, and I put it back, and it came out again. So something about the mountains. Where have they lived where there've been mountains? Help me out here. Let me know in the chat. Where have they lived where there's been mountains? I know that Lesotho is very mountainous, but I don't think that's what it is. There. Ooh. So I'm getting very much a third person. Is that what she recorded? And look, devil energy. She does not care who she destroys. It's very wicked. It's very evil. Travel. Might have been something that they did when they were away from home. Travel mountains. Oh, and Harry really regrets it. Whatever she got him to do, as I was going to say crazy as he is, as unself-aware as he is, he knows that they crossed a line. Oh, perversion. She convinced him to do something. She convinced him to do something that he regrets, and he didn't know that was recorded. He's so embarrassed about it. It's even worse than anything he said in Spare. It's worse than him, in his own words, in his own voice, reading the words from his book, talking about how he was thinking of his mother and how the smell of the cream made him think of his mother while he was rubbing it into his frozen nether regions. I can't. This is even worse. Fire. This could be the thing that brings him down. There have been so many things that I've thought is going to bring them down. Okay, so put it this way. Let's ask the cards. Why would she release this tape? We know she's holding it over him. We know she's... From these cards, just reading the energy, just for fun and entertainment, not saying it's actually true. According to these cards, she's holding it over him. Why? And that wooded area has come up again. So we had the mountains and the wooded area. Something behind closed doors, something unnatural, something that he thought was private, but it's actually turning out to be a disaster. Ooh, party. I wonder if it actually is literally Diddy. Party. Wonder if they slipped something into his drink. Although, why would they need to? Because he has been very open about his drug taking. But I'm getting that this is beyond what he would normally have done anyway. I'm wondering if it was something really, really disgusting. Jealousy. Now, Meghan has a lot of jealousy in her. I wonder if she got him to do something and then afterwards she was jealous because he did it. I'm getting there's definitely not just him and her. This is not just a marital la-di-da-di-da, even slightly off. I'm getting this is a I want to say a Diddy party, something like a Diddy party. Missing. The morality is missing. Oh, and she sent a message to the royal family with that disgusting bump and grind video. And the message is to the royal family, you're missing the point. You think this is bad. You think this is bad. Wait until I put out what I've got. Tunnel, light at the end of the tunnel. The royal family must just think it just gets darker and darker and darker, and it certainly does. Certainly does. Yep, and she didn't do this alone. Accomplice. I don't know if this was something that happened on royal grounds. Trapped. Remember how Harry said his brother and his father were trapped? He's trapped now because she's got this over him. Oh dear. This is not a good card. Life insurance. Maybe this is her insurance. This tape is her insurance. Maybe this is what she's been holding over them. I don't know. There's William and his intuition. He knew she was bad news. He knew she was bad news. He knew that the moment she got inside, things were going to go downhill. Cover up. She's kept things quiet, but now she's threatening. I'm going to put this on social media. Everybody's going to see this disgustingness. Hotel motel. Okay, where will this end? Where will this end? Oh no. Ugh. So I'm totally agreeing with Shanta of Mystical Fortunes. There does appear to be a sex tape. And look, there's the individual responsible for it. She just thinks that this is going to make her more and more famous. Didn't the Kardashians release a sex tape and that sort of kick-started their career? There's nothing that she won't do, no low, she won't stoop to. And what is her end goal? One of her goals is to fragment the royal family. The other goal is to give Harry a choice, but it's not a very good choice. You do what I want, and I keep that tape hidden. And every time you step your toe out of line, you've got that risk. And look there, under the cover of darkness. I wonder if this is Harry's lover, and he's looking back into the past to the blonde girl, the blonde lady that he loved so much. Wasn't Cressida, it was the other one, Chelsea Davy. How he must regret the choices that he's made. Wow. Maybe Meghan's still punishing him for how much he spoke about Chelsea Davy in that court case. How the media ruined his relationship with Chelsea. Right now, Harry's wishing that he was invisible. Oh, and he did it all for love. I think he really, truly loved Meghan. I don't know if he still does, but yeah. It's all sick and twisted. Wishing. Harry's just wishing that he never made that mistake. And look at that. The moon. Things that are hidden come into light. Dark impulses. Lunatic behavior. Crazy beyond what he could ever have imagined. Oh. Should we just get a time traveler card and see the royal family, how the royal family are feeling right now? Are they worried about a reveal? This is not the time traveler's card. This is the Sun Oracle. And look at that. Creation and the Upside Down. They're worried about the kids. They're very worried about Princess Lily. They're worried about how fertility in the Upside Down. They're worried about the moon bump. And, a lot of people, well, there's a lot to be said for how the royal family have handled things. And people have criticised them for not saying if they knew that the kids were not born from Meghan. I just wonder if there's some kind of a law, like the medical health laws, where you're not allowed to talk about other people's health. You're not allowed to talk about their medical stuff. So I wonder if that is what has prevented them from talking about the moon bumps. Order, and in the upside down again. She's out of order. It's a step too far. But will they finally do something? Will they do something now? Will they do something now? Will they do something now? I'm not getting that they will. Will they do something now? Grounded. Grounded. I think this is William. He's taking receipts. He's working out a plan. Yeah, deliberation. Meetings going on behind closed doors. This cannot go on. This cannot go on. And I understand the Queen always had this never complain, never explain, but this is beyond. I can't leave this topic alone. Oh, sex tape. What else cards do you want to tell us about a sex tape? Ah. Family. Put the family at risk. Accident. Car crash. This is going to rip the family apart. Not only Harry and Meghan, but further rift. Ooh, homicide. That could just be the death of the family, not the death of a person, actually. But I wonder if this could be a thing that tips Harry over the edge. Ugh. This is dark. Oh, cards. Keep jumping. Okay. What? Healing. Harry needs to heal. He needs to get away from the female. And it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard because she's so much a part of him. It's going to feel like he's lost a part of himself, that dismemberment card. But at the moment, she's under mind control. He's under mind control. It's like she's made him part of a cult, and she has buried his sense of decency, his sense of self-control, his sense of self. He's become quite alien. And in fact, there might be something criminal going on behind the scenes. I wonder if that is what the real issue is with a sex tape. Whether there's something criminal, whether there's some kind of a... I don't like to say it, but there was a card of chains. Yeah, there's the greed. Meghan just wants more money, run away, and I wonder if this is how she trapped him. His sense of greed to run away from the royal family, to cross the waters, and her separating him from his family was really what led to all of this. Imprisonment. I think that is just metaphoric, that he's trapped in a prison of his own making. But I don't see an actual imprisonment. Road. Hit the road, Jack. Don't come back no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't come back no more. I keep getting this card. Dating comes up. I wonder if she's got a new man. And look, somebody waiting in the wings. A man waiting in the wings for Meghan. Meeting, strategizing how to avoid this tape from coming out. She doesn't care. And I've always thought that she wouldn't break up with Harry unless she had somebody waiting in the wings. Wow. What do you all think? Is there a tape? Will it come out? Do we even want to know? All right, my lovelies, you have a fantastic day. Please let me know what you think of this one in the comments. And may the angels walk with you now and always.